Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am the Canadian Zombie, guys, and today I'm proud to be bringing you guys episode 1 of a new series on my channel, which is going to be my custom map review. Now, what this is, guys, I'm going to be taking custom maps for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and I'm going to be going over 3 topics of discussion with them: the design of the map, the creativity of the map, and the originality of the map. After I take all of these 3 topics into consideration, I'm going to give it an overall rating out of 10 and recommend it or not recommend it for you guys to play on your own time. So for week 1 of the series, we're starting off the series on week 1. We're going to be having the custom map, which I played on stream last night, which is called Elevation. Now, for our first topic of discussion out of our 3, we're going to be going over the design of the map. Now, at first launching this map, I thought, okay, it's probably just going to be, a kind of Nazi-themed map, like most good custom zombie maps, with some snow. But actually, it's a little bit more than that. There's very good design on it. The water, the certain areas of the map are designed very well. There's this one area where Juggernaut is kind of like a lake encased around with a fence. There's like parts of it look frozen. There's beautiful trees and scenery. The map layout itself is very good. There's a lot of little details around the map outside of your playing field that make it more, more memorable experience, I guess to say, and it makes things more enjoyable for the player, of course. If you have a good-looking map, it's going to make the experience better. So the design of this map is very, very well done. It almost kind of gives me this Call of the Dead type vibe with the snow, the water, swimming in the cold, snowy waters and stuff like that. And it just is a very overall well-done map on the design part. And I'm going to give him really good props because unfortunately, the one thing I would have to say that I dislike about the map, if I had to say about anything, is that the way that certain areas are set up, it's kind of just one long, narrow pathway that is separated into like 4 or 5 parts with like $2,000 doors, and that really does get annoying. But other than that, he did a fantastic job with the design of this map. So we're gonna jump on, guys, ending off on this topic of design, going right into the topic of creativity of the map. Now, how creative is this map? We haven't really seen something like this in Custom Zombies yet, with the snowy type of atmosphere. And it shows that we want more of this in the Custom Zombies community. We don't need these dark themed Nazi type zombie maps. We can get stuff that's a little bit more lighter themed. And this is only beta, and he delivered on the creativity of the map with the idea of snow, the frozen waters, the areas, the different perks that he implemented in. There is Easter eggs that he put in. Unfortunately, I don't know much about the Easter egg, but there is an Easter egg. There's a mini Easter egg. There's a main Easter egg, a secondary Easter egg, which you can get the Hell's Retriever as a reward for doing it. There is lots of other original parts that he's taken from other maps, of course, but he's also been able to make it his own by adding in a custom Easter egg, which he has worked on his own. And anytime a creator can put a custom Easter egg in a beta custom zombies map, I'm gonna give him props. So the creativity of this map is very high, and it's very well done. And honestly, I really hope this guy can do some more theme maps like this. I'd love to see what he could do with possibly, like, if this guy would be able to take the idea of the meadows with an open world map, kind of turn it into like a Crash Plane, maybe open world survival type thing. Because he's done a very good job with the creativity of this map, and I think he can do a lot more in the future. So I'm going to give this guy a lot of props for the creativity, because it's a very good original map. We haven't really seen something like this, like I said, in Black Ops 3. So good job for him. Now, getting into our final topic of discussion for this video is the originality of this map. Now, this kind of goes into creativity as well, but it also is important to realize that you could have a bunch of Nazi-themed maps that are all similar to the same, but have different parts of it and aspects, but they're still they're not unoriginal. And this guy took a beta custom creator, I don't even know exactly what it's called, but he took a custom creator thing given to the players in beta form and made something really worthwhile playing, and a very worthwhile experience for streamers, for just the average zombie slayer, and everything else in between. And it's a very good map, and for that reason. The originality of this map is important. Now, let's go over the originality. He's taking parts of Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3, and I'm pretty sure World at War, if I'm not mistaken, in the aspects of guns. He's taking different types of weapons. He's taking things that we've seen before, but putting them into one game without having to run a custom mod. It's not just the basic wall weapons, You got the MP40, you got the STG, you have the B-23R, you have different weapons. You can pick up the Alice 45 from dig sites, guys. The dig sites are also something we've seen. He's taking things we love and put them into his own map, and with the originality of his own custom Easter egg, just makes this map kind of an original thing. Like, it's original, but it's not. He's taking things we've all seen and loved before and putting it into one map and making it his own. Now, with the addition of the custom Easter egg, it's very good. It makes this map really original, because let's be honest, guys, a lot of the Easter eggs are like shoot 5 teddy bears and then you get the Bible ending. Those are what the basic Easter eggs are. But that Japanese castle map. I can't remember the name, but that had a very good Easter egg and multiple Easter eggs. It had the custom bows, all that stuff. This map comes out with an Easter egg. You can get the Hell's Retriever. You can get things we've seen. So the originality, I guess, going back and what I said, isn't there, but at the same time it is, because anytime you can build a custom Easter egg, I'm gonna give you props for it, like I had said, with the creativity. So for him to be able to come up with an original Easter egg, taken unoriginal ideas, but with his own unoriginal thinking, with original creativity, makes this map original in its own way. And that's kind of hard way to explain it, but in my opinion, originality can be something we've seen before, but taken and put into a different way. And that's what this guy really delivers on. So guys, the final delivery of this map, my final rating of this map out of 10 is going to be a solid 8.5 out of 10. Now, the reason it lost some originality, because it would have been really nice to see him implement some other sorts. Maybe instead of adding dig sites, he could put something else in. Instead of a dig site, maybe he could add in some, like, areas where you can go underwater, swim. Maybe there's tunnels you can go under the main pond and stuff like that. Just a little bit more things he could have been to make the map a little bit more original and a little bit more creative. And the design, of course, having those narrow corridors just to kind of put doors in to make the map kind of more filled up. That's going to drop its score as well. But I feel an 8.5 out of this map is a solid a fair rating, and it definitely gets a must play for all of you zombie slayers out there that have a PC that can run custom. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this map. The name of the map, again, is called Elevation. It's going to be in the title, and the name will be in the description. Make sure to go download it on the Steam Workshop, Community Workshop for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Like I said, if you have a Black Ops 3 on your PC, it's definitely worth getting it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in week 2 of our series. And make sure to comment if you guys have played this map and what your opinions are on it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, I'm the Canadian Zombie, and I will see you in the next one.